Hey everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at TradingView. This is one of my favorite charting and analysis platforms on the market. It's extremely powerful and extremely flexible, works well for a variety of day traders, swing traders, and active investors. TradingView just has a ton of features to suit any strategy and help you find opportunities in the market. So let's dive in, I'll show you everything this platform can do. So we're looking here at the main charting and analysis window within TradingView. So to orient you, we're looking at a 1 minute chart of Tesla. And this is a candlestick chart. It's worth pointing out right away that TradingView has a ton of different candle options. So there's candles, volume candles, Heiken Ashi charts, point and figure charts, and more. So a lot going on in terms of ways you can customize your chart right off the bat here. Along the left side, we have a wide variety of drawing tools, including Fibonacci retracements, Gann boxes, and more. So these are really easy to add to your chart. Which is something I really like. So you can just kind of click and drag and then click one more time to set it on your chart. If you double click on anything, you can change the style of all the lines. You can change the visibility, how the lines look, whether they're fixed or dashed, how thick they are, and more. So a lot of ways to customize these charts right off the bat. TradingView also comes with more than 400 built-in indicators. And there's even way more than that, and I'll talk about that a little bit later in the review. There's also automated candlestick pattern recognition, really useful for traders who like to trade candlestick patterns, as well as a bunch of built-in strategies. And again, there are even more of those that are community contributed that I'll talk about a little bit later. So it's really easy to add indicators to your charts in TradingView. So I'll show you adding Bollinger Bands and average true range here. You just click on the indicator and it'll get added automatically. If you want to change the way this looks, there's a little settings bar here. We can change the length of the input, the basis for the moving average, and more. We can also change the visibility and the style of the lines. So again, really customizable. If you want to hide this, it's just one click. Really nice when you're analyzing charts and some of the indicators start overlapping. One other thing I want to point out here is that TradingView actually allows you to run indicators on top of indicators. So for example, I could take the moving average of the lower Bollinger Band. This can lead to some really cool strategies that aren't possible with other trading platforms. And just delete this average true range down here to open up some space. So another neat thing I want to point out in TradingView is that you're not limited to looking at just one chart. You can actually have up to 16 in a single view. I find this really helpful for day traders, especially if you're monitoring multiple charts on 1 minute or 1 second timescales. It's really easy to see what's going on across multiple charts at the same time. When you want to look at one chart again, just click this and you're right back. So really easy to kind of dive in and zoom in on different charts or get a broad picture of what's going on across all the stocks in your watch list. So I pointed out a lot of things I like about TradingView and how easy and customizable it is, but none of the features I've showed you so far are groundbreaking. So now I want to get into some of the stuff that makes TradingView really unique. The first of these is the bar replay function. This is just a cool feature. So if we want to look at a setup and see what it looks like going into that setup, we can use bar replay here, and TradingView will actually quickly play back the bars so you can see how that setup is forming in real time after it's already happened. This is really great when you're working out a new strategy or trying to find the best way to trade around a specific setup. When the replay is done, it'll go right back into the main chart and real-time data. So really easy. You're never going to get caught trading old information. Another thing that makes TradingView unique is this Pine editor. So I told you that this platform is really customizable. That includes the ability to create your own indicators using the Pine script editor. So Pine script is a programming language. It's actually pretty easy to use. It does require some coding skills, but it's fairly easy to use compared to other programming languages. And you can build basically anything you want using the Pine script editor. This is a great way to develop custom strategies, edit other people's strategies that you like but want to customize for your own risk tolerance or anything like that. Also, just a great way to combine multiple indicators into a strategy. Really powerful tool within TradingView that gives you a lot of flexibility to create strategies that work for you. Now, once you've created a strategy, either using the Pine editor or importing it from the TradingView community, like I'll show you later, we can go over to the strategy tester. This is a backtesting module that allows us to look at how strategies work on the chart that's currently on our charting platform. So we'll use this built-in Bollinger Band strategy to illustrate this. So it's taking data over the course of the chart that's currently shown. If we want to run a different time scale, we just change the window of our chart here. We can look at this strategy, in this case, has a net profit of about minus $8. We can see the total number of trades that happened, what percent were profitable, the maximum drawdown, the average trade size, and we can actually dive into a list of every individual trade that happened and look at how it performed. Really useful for complex strategies where you want to be able to hone in on individual trades and see what was working and what wasn't working. I will say that the strategy tester in TradingView does not have strategy optimization tools, so you can't use it to say, okay, what if I tweak this parameter up or down a little bit? How does that affect my strategy? You have to do it manually. That's a feature that Trade Ideas does offer, although Trade Ideas is a lot more expensive and a lot more complicated to use. So a minor ding on the strategy tester here, but overall going to be really useful for anyone who's building a custom strategy. I also want to point out that TradingView has a built-in stock screener. What I like about this is that you can have this under your charts. So I can have multiple charts open that I'm watching and have this stock screener going. There's tons of descriptive, financial, and technical filters here. Really easy to add. It's not as easy to add your own custom filters here. That is one ding to keep in mind, but you can get your results right here, updated in real time. And there are multiple different table views to look at these results and look at what matters to you. You can also define a custom set of columns and save it as a view to return to later. The final panel in this window down here is the trading panel. So if you have one of these brokers that TradingView integrates with, you can add your account to TradingView and trade directly from your charts in the platform. It works well with Interactive Brokers, Webull, Lawanda, TradeStation, and some others. Notably, there are no integrations for Charles Schwab, Fidelity, Robinhood, and a couple other major US brokers. So I'd love to see TradingView offer more integrations. If you do use one of these brokers, the integrations work really well. You can click on your charts to initiate trades or set price levels for trades. One thing I will note is that even if you have an integration, TradingView never allows auto trading. So there is no algorithmic trading in this platform, which is going to be disappointing for some traders. TradingView has always stayed away from this. It seems to be part of the philosophy of the company that they don't want automatic trading. So then the final thing I want to show you in the trading window here, we'll just clean this up a little bit, are the alerts. So alerts in TradingView are really powerful and really flexible. So you can define alerts based on, crossing above or below a certain line, whether that's a price threshold or an indicator line, either entering and exiting a channel. We can do it based on certain candlestick patterns forming. We can do it based on different strategies that we've defined, either the ones that come with TradingView or strategies that we built ourselves. We can set expirations for these strategies or leave them open-ended so that they never expire. We can also decide whether notifications should be sent either in the TradingView mobile app, as a pop-up in the trading window here, as an email. You can add sound. You can add plain text alerts. Really easy to get alerts where you'll see them so that you never miss a trade. One other thing I like is that if you have a lot of alerts, it's really easy to sort of filter by active and inactive alerts based on different symbols or by what type of alert they are. This is designed to have a lot of different alerts going on a lot of different symbols and giving you a way to keep track of them so you're not just inundated with alerts that don't mean anything for you. And then before we leave the trading platform, it is worth noting that you can have as many watch lists as you want in TradingView and pop them out right here. Really good way to just keep an eye on stocks as you're diving into a single chart or focusing on, 2 or 4 charts. You can also pull up a little bit of fundamental analysis about stocks in here. This is not going to be the most in-depth fundamental analysis of all time. If you're looking for that, I definitely recommend an alternative like Seeking Alpha alongside TradingView. Now, one of the things that makes TradingView really unique is its community. Over 60 million people around the world use TradingView, and the platform gives them a way to kind of communicate and share their ideas and share their best strategies with one another. This is a really powerful aspect of the platform that makes it sort of more than the sum of its parts. So here we're looking at US stock trade ideas. These are contributed by different traders, and we can just, if we see an idea that looks interesting, you can open up the post. They're kind of like blog posts, but with TradingView charts. They're really visual and easy to read, and take a look at what this analyst is saying about, in this case, AMD stock. So there are tons and tons of these trade ideas introduced every day, and you can actually find trending ideas as well as editors' picks. So really nice way to keep an eye on the best ideas. and find them. Even then, it can be a little bit overwhelming with the number of ideas contributed every day. So just like there are ideas, there are also community contributed scripts. This is a really cool way to find, oscillators, chart overlays, and other indicators that other traders have communicated. So you don't need to reinvent the wheel if you want a specific indicator. Just search it. There's a good chance that someone has made it, or at least made something like it, and then you can actually take the code from their indicator, throw it in the Pine script editor, and change it as much as you want to form your perfect indicator. This is a really nice feature, so that although TradingView already comes with more than 400 built-in indicators, it really comes with thousands. One final thing I should note is that TradingView, I've mostly shown it for stock trading here, it does work for ETFs, crypto, Forex, indices, futures, bonds, and there are some economic indicators as a whole that you can also chart here. Really powerful platform, not just for stock traders, but also alternative asset traders. So how much does TradingView cost? Unfortunately, it's not cheap. We've seen the price of TradingView go up year after year. Now there are a number of different plans. So there are both professional and non-professional plans. I'll focus on the non-professional plans, which are designed for retail traders. It starts off with Essential at $12.95 per month. This is paid annually. With this, you get only up to 2 charts per window. You're limited to about 20 price alerts and 20 technical alerts. You do get bar replay and indicators, but you don't get a lot of intraday charts or second-based alerts. Your alerts always expire. There are a lot of limitations to this. The Plus plan honestly also feels pretty limited. There are only 4 charts per window. Again, you get some of the intraday charts, but you don't get auto chart, candlestick chart recognition. You don't get second-based alerts. It can work well for a variety of traders, but honestly, the premium plan is what most people are going to want. This is $49.95 per month. It gives you up to 8 charts per window, so much better if you're trying to monitor a bunch of different symbols at once for day trading. You can have 400 alerts. It's really easy to start using a lot of alerts in TradingView because they're so customizable, and you can really hone in on different strategies and different technical indicators. I also really like that you get this auto candlestick recognition and second-based intervals, and your alerts don't expire as well. So $49.95 per month paid annually. It's about $600 a year. Not cheap, but I think that that's the plan that most advanced traders using TradingView are going to want. If you need even more features, there are these professional plans, but they get very expensive very quickly. It's worth noting there is a free plan within TradingView. This has gotten worse and worse over the years. Lately, they've started doing this thing where you can access the one chart at a time, but after about a minute, there'll be a pop-up that you can't get rid of on that chart, and you have to refresh the page. It makes the free plan pretty much unusable at this point, where it used to be a really good option for using TradingView. So overall, this isn't a cheap platform, especially given that there are competitors like Thinkorswim that you can get for free by signing up for a Charles Schwab account. Outside of free options like Thinkorswim, I think that this is worth it for a lot of traders. Again, TradingView isn't super cheap, but it is one of the most powerful and flexible trading platforms out there. The charts are really hard to beat, and you see them integrated into a lot of brokerage accounts because they're so good. They're really easy to use. The ability to create your own indicators is huge, and the built-in community is something that I haven't seen from any other charting platform. Being able to access all of those scripts and ideas whenever you need them and have them built into the main trading platform so you can just search and pull things up as you need them is just really clutch, especially if you're a fast-moving trader that needs this stuff right away. So overall, I think that TradingView is an absolutely terrific platform, a little bit on the pricey side, but well worth it for most day traders, swing traders, and active investors.